Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining me for another Tuesday with Tonya for this beautiful March 25th early spring morning. So grab your coffee, grab your hot tea, and let's take a few minutes and chat. So again, thanks for joining me. This week is mainly going to be focused on all of the questions that we get about why we do not open for retail, especially with everything that's happening with quilt stores closing, with the Joann's fabric closing, with all of that. So there are many reasons why we just cannot be open for retail as much as we would like to be. And so the very first one, watch this, let me go back. I'm 5'10", not a short little thing by any means. And if you can see our shelves here, you would have a hard time being able to pull this bolt of fabric down and look at it and then put it back in its place where it belongs for us. And so our shelving and our storage here is not set up for retail. I'm going to turn this camera. We've shown lots of videos about our setup here. And so another huge reason is we are so busy online. And believe it or not, every single bolt of fabric in these rooms is inventoried, is in its little home, just like a library or anything else. And so when you order from us, if you order fabric, it's going to come across for us as being Mook 238 or as being a Benertex 344. And so everything is labeled up top. Basically for the guys, my dad and my son, who aren't always here picking orders with us, but who help out quite consistently, so they can help find those fabrics. But as you can tell, that is the Benertex section. And so everything is labeled from the beginning, number 1, and then obviously we're sold out of fabric 2 at the moment. We will replace that as we can on the way down. And so, for inventory purposes, that keeps everything all nice and neat and organized. But as you can imagine, if we were open for retail, and let's say someone was in here and they took this fabric from this location and didn't like it, and now all of a sudden they put it over here. Okay, and now we have an online order for this Benertex fabric 286. We're never going to find it in the clothwork section. And so we just can't have people wandering around pulling fabrics off the shelves and not putting them back in the correct inventory spot because, as I said, we would never find it for our online sales. The other huge issue that we would run into is, believe it or not, because we have had people stop by, we have let people in to shop when they have picked up fabrics, and inevitably someone will stop in and buy a fabric and then it's sold online, and then we have to say, no, we don't have it, no, we don't have it. So as you can imagine, I would need to run 2 separate inventories, one for online and one for retail, if we were going to do the whole retail setup. And we just don't have the room. Believe it or not, again, all of these fabrics, all of these bolts, they used to be stored upright. We no longer have the capacity to do that. We need to have this inventory up for our online sales. But every single bolt that you see is up online for purchase. And so that is a lot of inventory. And as you can see, we've got a lot of spaces to fill. So Mary and I will definitely be busy getting those filled in. But our back rooms as well, all of these are inventoried. So again, if we were retail, you can imagine if you took a bolt of fabric from back here or from our little art gallery. This is our art gallery and kind of cotton and steel room. If you would take one of these bolts, decide that you don't like it, and shove it back in one of these other spots, we would spend hours looking for the correct fabric for the online orders. So, The reason is the shelving just isn't set up for it. B, we just don't have the inventory to support it. C, our location is not the greatest. We have very limited parking. I'm going to switch you back here to... We have very limited parking out front, and so we are just not set up for the greatest retail location in the greatest spot. The location that we have and that we are at was set up for my husband and I have what is called a PDR company, so paintless dent repair. So the big company, or the real company, or the main company is paintless dent repair. We fix hail damage on cars. And so this was not supposed to be my main job. This was supposed to be something fun that I did in 3 months in our off season. Obviously that has not happened, which is a wonderful problem to have. And so what started out as selling some fabric to occupy my time and to give me something to do and a little bit of income to play with to support the quilting habit has turned into this fantastic online business that we are so proud of and that we've worked very hard for, but it has been quite the journey. So again, location, we're just not set up for it. Our shelving units just are not set up for it. Our inventory levels just would not support online retail, as well as the need for the retail side and the online business. Sorry. So it just wouldn't support both of those things at once. So again, we have over 3,000 fabrics available online for you to purchase. So huge inventory there, which is fantastic. And again, spacing. If I could expand my building any more for you so that we could do retail and we could do online, I promise you we would. So if anybody is out there and you want to buy me a building, you let me know. Or if you want to finance a building, you let me know. But shop space, retail space, building space here in our area in Fargo, West Fargo, Moorhead area, it's a pretty penny. And so I would need to sell a whole lot of fabric to support a brick and mortar, if you will, retail location. So we're here and we're in this spot because we just we took over the offices and part of the warehouse space that our shop had. So that is kind of how this started, or this happened, and a bunch of the reasons why retail just isn't a fantastic fit for us. And the other thing, at my computer, everything is out right here in the open, so there's no back office space. If you've seen the videos, again, there it is. There's my computer and my desk and everything, and as you can imagine, for any business, you just wouldn't want retail customers, no matter how much we love y'all, we just wouldn't want you wandering around my computer and my paperwork and all the other things that we have going on there. So I hope that addresses it well enough as to why we do not do retail as much. I get that question. You would not believe how many times emailed to me and texted to me and voicemail message to me, email messenger, you name it, we get that so many times a week. So thought we should address that in a video once and for all. And so again, as we grow, is it a possibility? Yes. Is it a possibility in the very near future? Unless I win the lottery, or unless somebody gifts me a building, it's not happening anywhere in the near future. So that being said, that kind of addresses the whole elephant in the room of why we do not do retail for you. Yeah, so that kind of sums up the whole retail issue. Local pickup is another one for those of you that are local to us and want to come by and pick up your orders. Again, all you need to do at checkout is simply click on that local pickup option. Once we have your fabric cut and ready, it will be within that 24 hours. Hopefully, 99.99% of the time we meet that deadline, excluding weekends. So I am trying to not have any of us come in on the weekends, just because it was getting to be a lot when you work 7 days a week, and we put in some really long days. So excluding weekends. So if you order Friday, your order will be ready sometime on Monday, just as it would be shipped sometime on Monday for you. So yeah, local pickups, click that local pickup option. That way you will not be charged any shipping. Once your fabric is ready, we will then send you out another email and say, hey, your fabric is ready to be picked up. Let us know what day and time works for you. And again, because we are not open for retail, because we do multiple post office runs during the day, and our door is always locked, just reply back to us in an email and say, hey, I can come today at 3, I can come Tuesday at 4, and that way, if I know that you're coming, I will make sure and have me, Mary, Derek, Jerry, one of us will be here to get you your fabric for you. So that is why we ask for you to set up a time, just because with all the post office runs and things that we do, I just want to make sure that we're here when you come here to pick up your fabric. But please allow us that 24-hour time frame to get your order packaged and ready for you. So local pickup, I have been known most of the time, if you come for local pickup, I do let you in. I give you the little tour. I give you the little back spiel of what's going on. If Jerry is here, my husband, he does the same thing. He will just walk you around and just show you, because we understand it's awesome to see. In real, the videos do a great job of showing you around and what we're up to. But when you can really see it in person, it's exciting for us. And I know if I was on the other end and I was a customer and not part of the everyday process of this, I would be excited to get in and walk around and check it all out too. So, and we understand that fully, and we will allow you to do that. So no worries on that front. You get a real life look at our chaos, depending on when you come. If you come and your pickup time is like a Monday or a Tuesday when we're crazy with shipping, you're going to see a lot of bolts of fabric out on the tables. You're going to see a lot of chaos happening. And a lot of fun, but it's not going to be as organized as what I just showed you. So I'm shooting this video Monday night after we just got done shipping all of our packages out, after we have all the bolts refolded and put away, and everything looking the way I like it, looking good, and clean and organized and ready for the next day. But if you meet us in the middle of the chaos, you'll understand what it's all about. So, all right, that being said, that addresses those two issues. Coming up next week's video, hopefully it will be done, but Jerry is working on a custom, almost 5-foot long table for us to cut on. So custom wood on there. He has, it's stained, it's purple, because obviously if you've been watching us and you know me, that is kind of my thing. It has custom grooves in it for where we cut the fabric, so we can just replace those grooved pieces and save on that. And instead of using a whole big cutting mat, so we're going to just cut them down into pieces and use those cutting mats. It's going to have Stash is going to be on there, this sweet little Highland cow. He's going to be featured on there, and so it's looking sharp and it's coming. It's taken a little bit. It's going to be on casters so it can roll for us. So if you know Jerry, you know that he makes everything bigger and better and easier, and he thinks of things that I can't even comprehend. So super excited to bring you the videos of how that went together, and the process of all of that. So thanks for sticking around with me for a few minutes on Tuesday morning. I am going to end this one with, we have What's New Wednesday coming up. We have some Timeless Treasure fabrics and some Benartex fabrics for you on What's New Wednesday coming up. And right now this week through all of Wednesday, so until Thursday morning, all of our Timeless Treasures fabric is 20% off. So make sure and look on Facebook or look on the website for that discount code. Make sure and get that entered in so you can take that discount off of your orders. And as always, we're just so thankful you're here. We thank you for your business, and we're super excited to continue to do this and to grow every day. Thank you for spending your time with me. And what else can I tell you? not much else for this week. So again, look forward to next week's video. I hope to get back in my sewing room, get some more sewing done, and show you what's happening on that end as well. We still have the long arm to get set up and to get that taken care of and running, and all of us to learn how to use as well. So lots of wonderful things in the process here. Quilt kits, still trying to find time to get them cut for you. So custom cut quilt kits are also on the radar in the next couple of weeks for you. So lots of exciting things coming up. So as always, thank you so much for being here. I hope you find time this week to find joy and happiness in whatever you're doing and whoever you're doing it with. If it's yourself, if it's your family, if it's your friends, find some time to be grateful and filled with joy. So thanks for being with me. Until next time, make sure if you are new to us that you check us out on Facebook and follow us on there for some great sales and deals. And make sure that you hit that like and subscribe and follow button and all that YouTube-y stuff on here. Again, we're new to this and we're learning as we go. So bear with the bad microphone and the bad video and the bad lighting, and I promise you it will get better. But at the end of the day, I'm just a simple girl from North Dakota doing the best you can. So thanks for being with us. I really do appreciate it. Have a wonderful week, everyone. And as always, joyful sewing, everyone. Have a good day. Bye. And as I stated, if you can follow us on Facebook, that would help us out greatly. And if you would hit that subscribe and like button here on YouTube, that would help us as well. Thanks, everyone. And once again, thanks for being with us and joyful sewing.